Holy shit, I just watched Citizen Vigilante, director Uwe Boll's cinematic masterpiece, rivaling that of The Godfather. If you haven't heard of this movie, it's the latest exploitation, many are saying baseploitation film by Uwe Boll, who is a infamous video game director. He has directed some of the worst video game adaptations known to man, stuff that should never actually be seen again. In fact, I've seen one of them, the Postal movie, and that was one of the most insane films I've ever seen, flat out. It was terrible. So my expectations were set high, and boy were they met. He set the bar. Starring world famous actor Armie Hammer, known for Call Me By Your Name and his taste in people. Hammer has decided to make an acting comeback in what is arguably one of the greatest films of all time. The general plot of the movie is a man who is so disgruntled with the way migration is being handled and is in Europe. He's not even from Europe, by the way. He's an American.
I'm an American, Owen.
Don't believe me? Let's take a look at the plot synopsis. A man takes justice into his own hands, hunting down criminals. His vigilante crusade turns him into a social media sensation while putting him at odds with law enforcement and drawing the attention of dangerous enemies. This guy sounds like Batman. Hell, he basically is Batman because he's canonically a billionaire. He's making over $50 million annually from his rental properties. So it makes sense why this guy is so racist and anti-Semitic, is because he's a landlord. This movie on the surface is about getting revenge, but really it's a revenge movie against people that didn't pay their rent. This is really the landlord's fantasy.
We're just gonna have a little chat.
So what does he do? No, but really, what is Armie Hammer's solution to the migrant crisis? He goes over there and decides to fix it himself.
Hello.
Taking all real world events, all real crimes that have been committed, and Uwe gives his own personal interpretation of what he believes should have actually happened to these criminals. And you know, for some of it, I don't disagree. Uwe basically makes this film a right-wing exploitation. Hammer's character, who I don't even remember his name, goes around the city in broad daylight, effectively killing every migrant that has committed a crime. And while all this is happening, he becomes a social media sensation, in which everybody supports him, while exclaiming that the government has been doing nothing. Outside of that, there really is no discernible plot, with the ending of the film, I'll get to later, being the ultimate alt-right fantasy. Armie Hammer seems to be getting work anywhere he can, since one of his ex-girlfriends has come out and released text messages between them, Instagram DMs where he stated, "I am 100% a cannibal, I want to eat you," which, to what extent he's telling the truth about that, who knows? And also the fact that he would brand his partners, where he would scar it into them, sounds like love to me. Bear in mind, all the allegations against him have been found to be proven false, yet he has taken the red pill and has gone along with films like this. I honestly have just been interested in the plot of the movie, the plot in which many people did not like, especially the state of Germany. This movie got banned in Germany, one of the most liberal countries in the world right now.
This used to be our land, and the roads would be better if it was still our land.
So if that tells you anything, this movie must be based. Since this movie got banned, there must be some sort of truth bomb in it that they really don't want the people to know. They don't just ban movies for no reason. With all that being said, even with the movie being banned, people were just pissed off with its existence, because oh boy, people were not happy with it online. These reviews are actually crazy. Fuck you, just right out the gate. And that's the top review for this whole movie. A movie made for people who invoke grok to win arguments on Twitter and then get mad at it when it doesn't agree with them. Racist, stupid, and poorly made. I'd be offended if I wasn't so bored. Sounds like Best Picture nominee to me. It's safe to say these reviews are not looking too hot. I mean, goddamn, this Rotten Tomatoes score. Holy shit. Damn, dude, this guy just uploaded the whole movie on fucking Twitter. Dude, he just uploaded the whole thing. What the hell? I didn't know you could do. So Elon Musk just posted a link on Twitter to the whole Citizen Vigilante movie. Some free PR, which this movie might need it. I don't know if that's actually legal, given the distribution rights, but I'm sure they don't mind the PR. Damn, this poster's fucking crazy. I bet you if this movie wasn't like already almost done with production, they would have included for sure a scene where just a lady gets stabbed on a train. Amidst all this criticism, all this hate being spewed online by everyone, both sides, Armie Hammer has come out and stated, allegedly in secrecy, that he cried after watching the first cut of the film, realizing how hateful it was, in which then the director, Uwe Boll, immediately turned around and addressed every single media outlet by stating that Armie really loved the movie, he was a pleasure to work with, and that it was just a lie, and that he actually really enjoyed the film, which is insane that the director is responding to hate like he's your handler. That's a little weird. Seems like he's almost just paid him to shut up, which is crazy. I'm at the point where I'm pretty sure that he doesn't even really care care about anything. He's actually just making these movies to piss people off because it gets attention. They're so terrible. Why can't we get a good racist movie these days? Why can't we just get a good racist movie? What's crazy about this whole thing though is that this is Uwe Boll's most successful movie ever. It climbed to Amazon's #1 spot on Amazon Movies. That's insane, especially for how shit this movie is. Popped into the top 10 for Apple movies as well. I mean, I guess the lesson is if you make something controversial enough, people are gonna watch it, especially when it was helped by people the likes of Elon. And the craziest part of this whole thing is that people are already asking for a sequel. They're begging for a sequel. It's insane. I mean, hell, they're already making movie posters and the movie's only been out for less than a day. This poster's not half bad, I'm not gonna lie. We need Citizen Vigilante 2. Bring back Armie Hammer, give it a much bigger budget, and let the filmmakers go all out. This story deserves another chapter. I want to say I couldn't agree more because the first chapter didn't make any sense. We got this picture of Elon Musk as Citizen Vigilante. This is a pretty good one, I'm not gonna lie. This is like if James Bond and Death Note had a baby. All in all, it seems like people are really enjoying this movie, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love a good shitty movie. I just think production quality could be a lot better. As I've been recording this, the movie's actually been unbanned from Germany now, and people are accrediting Elon Musk with this solely because he's posted it on X. Well, I don't know if that's actually true. It definitely could be. I don't know how Germany would be able to censor the internet at that point, X specifically. I guess they could. For simply him hosting the movie, it's been seemingly unbanned in Germany. And finally, the crown jewel of the film. After nearly 90 minutes of constant edging, oh man, the finale of this masterpiece. When I was watching and I knew what was gonna go down, I sat there in awe of how fucking bad it was. There's absolutely no tension. It was basically a right-wing manifesto, verbatim. Something that you'd see on a 4chan green text post of a guy sitting in front of an immigrant family. And by the way, he walks into the room with them. They're speaking Arabic. He sits there, gives them a quick lecture on how evil they are. And they respond with, "We fled our country to seek asylum from war." To which he responds with,
I don't think it was the good ones that got out of your country.
after which he proceeds to kill everyone. Literally the ultimate fantasy. Truly a generational film. Amidst all the controversy, he still came out on top, and I cannot wait to see what Uwe Boll produces next. And believe me, I'll be there.
How disappointing. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Here I am offering you my precious time, and you waste it by running around. Oh, playtime's over. How fortunate for you.